Hi, this is Monty from Motorpark Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. This is our 2012 Renault Megane Estate TomTom Dynamique. So it's got navigation, it's the Dynamique version, so slightly sportier car. Now she's covered a little under 108,000 miles, great service history, one owner from new as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. I'll tell you a bit more about the car, anything that I've noticed on here, because again, at the end of the day, she has covered just under 108,000 miles. I know it's one owner, but she's not going to be a brand new car. Regardless of how that previous owner has looked after her, she's not going to be a brand new car, guys, and this is the reason why we tend to do these videos. There's a few little scuffs here and there. We've touched up a few bits and pieces, but I will show you them very shortly. Now please feel free to jot down the registration number. She's a local car to us. It's got Motorline Maidstone number plates. Please feel free to give Maidstone a call if you want to. They can tell you a bit about any kind of service history on the car. There's other services that were done that are outside of the Renault network as well. I think there 3 services were done inside the Renault network and 3 weren't. If you know anything about Renaults, when they're normally serviced, they're normally done every 2 years, sort of 18,000 miles roughly on the cars. Okay, so this one's covered 108,000 miles. She is coming up to, well, she's 6.5 years of age now. So really most of these cars would have only covered, or around this sort of age, about 3 services. But this particular car has got 6 all together. Okay, it's the facelifted version, so you've got daylight running lights at the bottom of the headlamps there. So it's the facelifted version. If you are looking at this and other and comparing prices, it is a facelifted car. Okay, now these videos tend to take about 8 to 10 minutes long, but I'll try and get it down as low as possible. I've had a few customers that have said to me they enjoy the videos, but I probably babble on a bit too much. So let's start off on the driver's side front. Tyre wise, lots of tread on the tyres. You've got Bridgestones on the front, Michelin's on the rears. Now, there's a few little scuffs on the alloy wheels, one round here, up there. We have touched them all up. Okay, and it's down there again. So if I took a picture from back here, you probably wouldn't pick any of that up. Hence the reason we tend to do these videos. So, a couple of scuffs on the alloy wheels. Rest of the side of the car here on the driver's side is absolutely fine. There are a few little trolley dents that we have, well, to be fair, 1 or 2 little ones on this side here. We have had them removed. There is one on the passenger side where our damp guy actually missed it, but we'll get that done. Okay, let's just try and show you view down the side of the car. Hopefully you can try and pick that all up. Some good reflections. Again, there's going to be a few little hairline scratches, etc. There's a couple of chips along here which we've touched up, and there's more around the front, but we'll show you that very shortly. Okay, as I mentioned, you've got Michelin tyres on the back. Alloy wheel back one here looks absolutely fine. There's no corrosion, no damage, that type of thing. So let's just show you inside here. Hopefully you can pick that all up. All looks fine in here. There's no nasty ripping or staining or stitching coming apart. All looks absolutely fine. A little bit of wear in the centre of the seat, only a tiny bit of wear, but nothing major. Again, it's the one owner from new car, but she's covered, as I mentioned. It's 107,644, but I normally put them at 10. I normally put them down at 108. Air conditioning. This car, it's all working nice and fine, and you've got your TomTom screen up there. 6-speed manual transmission. You've got cruise control, speed limiters, and this little joypad in the centre here is how you control all your phone connectivity, your Bluetooth, your navigation, that type of thing. Height adjustment for the driver's seat. Show the back of the car here. Now hopefully the camera has now focused. It's starting to get a little bit dark now. Full complement set of mats in the car as well. Door panels will look fine. Let's just go along the back of the car. all looks fine along here. Couple of little stone chips that were along the back end of the bumper. I'm just trying to, the tailgate, there were a couple that I've touched them up. There's one over here and a couple over there, but nothing major. All right. She is, what, as I mentioned, 6.5 years of age. She's covered just under 108,000 miles. She drives really well, but again, you're going to have a few imperfections based on age and mileage. Right, so a couple of little sort of scuffs on the back bumper here. They're just a hairline. I've polished them out as best as I possibly can. They're along here and along here. But again, let me just sort of give you an example. How many times have we gone to have a look at a car? Looks absolutely stunning in the photographs. You turn up to have a look at it and it's not like it's described. So a couple of hairline scratches along here. I have touched them up and polished them out as best as I possibly can. Okay, alloy wheels look fine here. There was a couple of little marks, nothing major. I think they're around there. That's it, around there. But I've touched them up. But again, plenty of tread on the tyres, Michelin tyres. Now the little trolley dent that our dent man did miss is just along here. It's a tiny little one. I can understand how he missed it. All the others he got, but he missed that one. Take up the back of the car here for the passenger side. Again, hopefully you can pick up on the camera, it all looks fine. Same for the back seats. Show you the passenger as well compartment. So as I mentioned, full complement set of genuine Renault mats, adjustable height for the driver's passenger side as well. You've got lumbar support that you can just pick up there on the driver's seat. Hopefully if I zoom back a bit you can probably get a better view of the driver's seat as well. So no nasty wearing or ripping on the bolsters, all looks absolutely fine. Let's just go down the passenger side. Now apologies, it's 7.5 minutes. I was going to try and condense this down as quickly as possible. Okay, so again, down on the passenger side, if I move the camera slowly, hopefully you can try and pick up some reflections. It's just the rest of the park over here. And again, plenty of tread on the tyres. Now again, the passenger wheel here, I've done a few touch-ups on it because it's the side that's closest to the wheel, it's to the curb. It's the ones that tend to get most of the scuffs. So a couple of little marks down there and around here. But apart from that, that's it really. Front bumper, bit like the rear bumper, a few hairline scratches along here. I have polished it up as best as I possibly can and done a few little touch-ups, but it really doesn't look too bad at all. Front of the car, again, as I mentioned, it's done nearly 108,000 miles. It's normally the worst bit about any car. So there are a few stone chips along the leading edge of that kind of grille and along the bonnet. Again, I've touched up the best as I possibly can. You're going to struggle to see these on the camera. There's about a dozen of them and I've done my very best to touch them all up. And there's a couple on the leading edge of the lower front spoiler. But there we go. I've tried to condense it down. Hopefully I've shown you enough of the car. So some customers always ask us about warranties. We use a couple of different companies. 6 months warranty that will give you of all of our cars. They are a comprehensive warranty. We try and tick as many boxes as we possibly can: air conditioning, suspensions, emissions, that type of thing. They'll cover you to the cost of the price of the car that you're buying from us. So if you're buying a car that's going to be £5,000, £6,000, whatever the cost is going to be, that's what the warranty is going to cover you. I'm just going to move fractionally as a car is coming to my side here, where I don't normally take my photos and videos up here. I normally do them elsewhere, but just wanted to get out of the way there quickly. So going back to the warranties, so you buy a car from us that's £4,000, £5,000, £10,000, that's what the warranty will cover you up to. It's not a basic £250 engine and gearbox warranty. We give you a couple of different options. We go through the pros and the cons with both of the warranty companies with you. We let you go home, decide, have a, you know, Google, look at their reviews, etc., and then you can make a decision. They're all 100% parts and labour paid for. The only thing that you'd normally pay is the first £75. They come with breakdown assistance, etc., that type of thing. So they're not a cheap warranty. They're not a sort of 25, 30 quid warranty that some customers think it's not worth the paper they're written on. Anyway, so I babble on again. We're over 10 minutes. So if you're interested in this car or anything else at Mopar Vehicles, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Send us an email, a text message, or you could use the old-fashioned way and pick up the phone and give us a call. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.